Hello again, Shawn Clement here from the Richmond Hill Golf Learning Center, Wisdom in Golf. Now, why wisdom in golf? Well, if you look at the word wisdom in the dictionary, this is who we are. And one of the things that differentiates us from just about everybody else on the golf scene right now, and this is, the video era in the late 70s, early 80s basically set us back because it put us in an era of control. And it's really a false sense of control. If you look at instruction from the 1900s up until the late 60s, we were pretty much on the right track. And the evolution of that would probably come to what you see today here at Wisdom in Golf. What we're adding to the mix, number one, is the anatomical knowledge and the neurological knowledge and the evolutionary knowledge. You see, because we're gravity experts, we've been on this planet about 2.5 million years, some say now up to 4 million years, and our relationship with gravity goes farther back than that. It's 4 billion years old. So we've got a ball and a string. We take the ball and the string and we twirl it. So you saw that in one of my videos. Right now I'm feeling the weight of the ball place itself. So there's a little G-force going on right now. I was watching a show last night about, how many G-force somebody can really withstand. Most people pass out at 6. Fighter pilots can go up to 9 with a special suit, and this guy was in this superhuman state. He's a stunt pilot. He can go up to 12 plus Gs, and he can sustain that, which is about 2,400 pounds on his body. So you notice, if I generate a little more speed, I can really feel the G-force pick up. That ball is really being pulled away from my hand with a lot more intensity, and my grip pressure just intensified. There's a lot more weight there. My arm, my bicep and my arm got a lot more, is firing a lot harder. It's got to sustain that weight. Now I'm going to go a little softer. Now the G-forces are much softer. I don't really have to hold on to the grip as hard. So you'll feel the variations in your grip pressure, and you'll feel the variations in how relaxed or how tense or how toned your arms need to be. So this represents the club head. That's the shaft in the arms, and where that's connected would be the shoulder sockets. 2 shoulder sockets are connected through the clavicles to the rib cage via, right, we got the sternal notch here. So now I'm going to swing back and through without stopping, and what I'm looking for is an abandonment of control. When my student says, Shawn, it feels like I'm losing control, that's where I go like this, okay? That's where the angels start to sing. So I'm allowing gravity to change the direction of this club in both directions. Notice how my body is responding to that. So I can increase that centrifugal force, or that G-force, or I can decrease it. I can soften that. So I have control. Once I have gravity flowing, I can respond to gravity. That's who I am. I'm a gravity genius. So as soon as I have a sense of what gravity's doing externally to my arm club unit, I become a genius at what I do. Now what happens, you see, video analysis. You got to put the position over here, position A, position B, the 8 position swing, the 10 position swing. So what's happening is that you're trying to place the club in these positions, and your body is not sensing what's going on dynamically in the swing, so it can't react properly. Well, you got over 200 muscles that fire in your golf swing. For you to become aware of which muscle is firing at which particular point within that particular time frame would put you in the darn loony bin. You can't do it. You got to rely on your gift, which is your central nervous system, which is plugged into the universe through gravity. It's amazing. So now I feel the weight of that arm club unit. I allow the weight of the arm club unit to swing freely. Notice how it changes directions back and through. Here's how this works. If I had a ball and I wanted to send this ball to the ceiling, number one, I wouldn't careen through the ceiling. I feel the weight of the ball. I know how much momentum to give it to get it close to the ceiling. I was this far away from the ceiling. As soon as I let the ball go, I am in a waiting state. I wait for it to go up. I wait for it to change directions. I wait for it to come back down. Wait, 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 wait. Because I'm a gravity expert, I know what the heck's going on. So, when I have an axe in my hands, you remember that one, I pick up the axe, and I'm going to heave the axe into my backswing. So you notice as soon as I let go of the axe, I let go of the control of the axe right here, and gravity or the G-forces start to grab a hold of it, my body then responds. Notice how my body is not going to stay fixed. It immediately senses that weight and glides out of the way. So notice how my body turns out of the way to allow that momentum to gather. And you also notice how I didn't throw the axe away from me there and take out my left ankle. I'd be a dead guy in the bush. And I wouldn't heave it behind me and take out my Achilles tendon either. I wouldn't heave it straight up to follow tree bark into the ground. I'm not going to get anything accomplished. So heave it back. Now, as soon as I heave it, gravity grabs a hold of it, the G-forces grab a hold of it, and it starts to rise. So I wait. Then it changes directions. I wait. My body starts to react to that. I'm still waiting, still waiting, still waiting. Then I feel that acceleration go through the twig, through the tree. Whatever I want to do with this axe, I can sense how much resistance that tree is going to give me. This central nervous system is simply amazing. So if I put a volleyball in front of me, I'm going to brace for a much more elastic collision, with a harder elastic collision. And then I put a golf ball in front of me. So notice how I wait wonderfully for that gravitation or that gravity to take care of the swing for me. So the first thing we do is we give it to gravity, and then our bodies can respond to gravity and deliver the shot. So you notice right now, I wanted to also show you our new acquired unit here from the net return. And we were able to get our logos installed on it. They do a fantastic service. For the serious individual who wants to do an indoor facility this winter, because the winter season is upon us. We're indoors now. The winter tires are on my car. This right here is about $600 for the net. The Real Feel golf mat is under my feet. That's my favorite mat ever. And I'm going to simply use that gravitation or that gravity, the feel of gravity to control everything for me. And I'm going to go into my little meditative state. This is me meditating. Feel the weight of my axe. Heave. Wait for it. Deliver it. Notice I have not mishit one shot yet. So because I'm a gravity expert, if let's say I'm in the rough and the ball's sitting up in the rough, I feel the weight of my axe. It's like delivering an axe into the knot of above the knot of a tree. So I want to just graze the tip of the tee with the sole of the club. I have the weight of gravity right through. So I'm not going under and not going above. And you see in my sledgehammer golf video, you'll see me intentionally top one, intentionally thin one, intentionally flush one. You need to experience this. You need to give the different feedbacks to your body. So right now, if I wanted to top one intentionally, if I let gravity deliver my energy through this net return, feel that weight, deliver it through the net, it feels right now that the sole of the club is just going to graze the top of the ball. Perfectly topped. So if I change that, and I lower myself a little bit more, now I predict that I'm not going to top the ball. It feels like the sole of the club is going to graze the grass, and I'm going to hit an intentionally thin shot. Feel that weight. Deliver right through. So my attention is always here through this net. So my eyes are here, but my attention is there, and I'm feeling the energy being delivered through the net. So what do I want in the way of that? What am I going to predict is in the way of that? And because gravity's in control and I'm a gravity expert, then it's going to be very easy for my brain to predict what's going to happen. Here we go. It works really well, that thing. So enjoy that, and we'll see you on the forum.